So good morning, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the notification button and make it a means that you follow me on all social media platforms, including Facebook and Instagram. So good guys. This is ugogo ndabezinhle ngwenya. I'm still asking, is this ugogo ndabezinhle? No, ma ugogo ngwenya. This is the video that I told you guys is going to be coming up. So today I told you guys we're setting a manzi. Now we're going to need water and in a clear glass. Remember, it wasn't clear. I did state so we're going to need water, but in a clear glass. Then so need the snuff circle. You're going to need your snuff. This snuff is brand new. The snuff is brand new. We're also going to need salt. You're going to need salts. Yeah, guys, fine salt. The salt that you use every day, your normal everyday salt. It doesn't have to be rough salt. In fact, no, I give it rough salt. Yeah. Then you take your glass. This is called manifestation time. I call this manifestation time, guys. Here it is. Now class lako. You are gonna take your snuff. Yeah? You're gonna take your snuff. It depends on how you pick your snuff. You can pick it like this or telala. No, you can pick it. It depends because I want to you don't take snuff in the label. Name. So you're gonna take the snuff. Name. Now this is another way to communicate with your ancestors. Name. Kodwa ugcoke I head wrap. Something over your shoulders, and if awugqokanga iskate, you have to be wearing a long tracksuit. Not on this process, making sure if you're going to use a snuff, your Bible, and a glass of water to communicate with your ancestors, you're going to need to be wearing a long into ende, especially if you're a lady. You're going to need into ende, even if you're wearing track pants to left figure like that gets to your ankle, up to your ankle. Then you're going to need footy skate is yeah, and a head wrap and a shoulder cover. If you're communicating with your ancestors using a Bible, a candle, and a glass of water. So you do this, guys. You take your snuff. You take a snuff before we start. Let's sew. You take your snuff. Here's my snuff. It's here. Make sure it must make sure it looks very fine. Then you take your salt. You pour it here. Guys, we need fine salt so that it can cooperate with the snuff. Then I mix this. Here it is. Make sure to mix it very nicely so that it salt manje is salt. It's sort of like a way to make sure like angazi. I don't know what to say, guys, but salt, it's a way it's sort of like it's salt, including any type of salt, rock salt, rough salt, anything. Salt, it's a way of it's in general ngaphandle kwedlozi 9. Salt, it purifies. Salt, it cleanses. Yeah. So I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna put them in here. Imina umntana wenu ngize phambi kwenu ngibiza amadlozi wakudala, ngibiza amadlozi wamanzi, abashona manje, abashona kudala, engibaziyo nalabo engingabazi. You busy pouring in here, ne? And then you're saying what you want. Ngicela umsebenzi, ngicela imali, ngicela ama-customer endumbeni yami. Ngifuna imali eningi. Ningekise isikole maceda niphinde futhi nithi ngithwasi maceda ninganginika ama-customer. Ngicela ama-customer. Abantu bangena endumbeni yami bathole isizo. Ungabagqambela manga ngiyenze kahle umsebenzi wami. Ngiyenze umsebenzi wenu, ngiqedele umsebenzi wenu. Ngiyenze njengoba nina ningitshele ngakhona. Ngiyenze njengoba nina ninginike isiphiwo ngakhona. Ngiyenze kahle, nginenzele kahle. Ngiqhubeke, nginijabulise, nginenze proud badlozi bami. No? Then you've done this, guys. The water is changing color. It's going to be brownish. Then the salt, it's going to dissolve into the water. Man, you say angel. No, you can see. Yabo, guys. Now you're left with this. Okay, you're gonna have this on your fingers. No, you take this. You don't rub it off. I need to have these little things left. Guys, when you're done, you're gonna take this. You rub it onto your hands. You rub it here. Okay. You rub it. You make sure to rub it very nicely. Very nicely. Yabo? Make sure next la. But you're not dusting it off. You don't do that. What you do is to make sure you spread it on your hands. You make sure you spread it on your hands. And make sure before you do this, you've washed your hands. You wash your hands with soap. Before you do this, you wash your hands with what? With soap. After that, you wash your hands. Before you start, you must wash your hands with soap. After that, you just wash your hands with soap. Then you rinse your hands in hot water so that all the soap and the chemicals move, and then you don't spread on your hands. As you can see, because you're not supposed to spread. You are not supposed to spread anything on your hands. You just okay. Manje again, you've said that you've done this. And then, just to do this, you say, make sure that you've got this, like, you make sure, you say that, or I have requested and I come again and request. Pella, this is not only for black people, sorry to mention color, but everyone has an ancestor, everyone has issues, even black people, white people, bayatwas. Even white people twasing, everyone has an ancestor, Even anyone angatwasa, it doesn't go with color. If it was liktandile, anyone can do this. Ne? You take this, it's snuffy food. You do this thrice in a row. You do this thrice in a row. Manjige, I want to do this in front of you so that you guys can see. I actually mean what I'm doing. You take a snuff. It must be equivalent with the salt. I've took the salt that is mine. I've purchased my own salt so that I can do this with you guys. You mix it. You do again. You say to them again. Bantu abadala nalaba abashona babancane madlozi bethu, ngicela ukuthi nisibhekele, ngicela ukuthi nisincedeni, sicela imali, sicela ama-customer, ngicela abantu mabangena la kimi enumeni bazofuna uncedo. Ngicela ukuthi bakuthole le ncedo lelo bakufunayo, bathole yonke into abayifunayo, bathole isizo lelo abalifunayo, bathole iy'nhlanhla, nami nincedeni abantu abagcwale, ingabi nenhliziyo empi, ingabi nokukhohlakala, ngenze kahle njengoba nani ninginike umsebenzi ukuthi ngiyenze. Yeah, it's gonna do this again. You're gonna spread it again on your hands. Then for the third time in a row. Again. This is very much necessary. Make sure that the salt ungarobi twice. You mix. They mustn't be separate. You're going to be able to see if it's a why? Because of the color difference, guys. Ephinda futhi ngicela imali, ngicela inkuselelo, ngicela ukukhanya empilweni yami, ngicela ukuthi ningikhombise, ngicela ukuthi nibakhipheni bonke abantu bokukhohlakala, ngicela ningincedeni ngingakhohlakali, ngingavali izinto zalo mhlaba, guys. Sorry. Ngicela ukuthi ningiguideni, ningilindeni, ningiprotecteni, ningivuleleni indlela zami. Ngicela ukuthi ningikhanyiseleni. Ngicela yonke into empilweni yami makukhanye, makube nemali. Namhlanje izinto zisebenza ngemali, so ngicela ukuthi empilweni nje ngivele ngikhanyelwe nami ngoba izinto zisebenza ngemali. Izinto zisebenza ngemali la kulo mhlaba sidinga imali, nishiyile maceda anisenzeli lutho. Nkosi yami, sicela imali. Ngiyacela nabantu abadala engibaziyo nalabo engingabazi bongwenya, ngiyanicela. Okay, ongwenya bo mutlafi bo phalani, ngicela ukuthi nisondeleni nani nisincedeni isiblesseni. Okay guys, this is it. And then this is just the type of glass that I use. It must be a clear glass, but if it has any decorations on it, it's fine. I have a personal like for this type of glass. Young dogs, it's a lion, not in a bad way, guys. Then you make sure you scrub it over your hands. Imagine you're gonna stay an hour or two. Ungawashi izandla zakho, you know. Then it's gonna be like this. Don't expect to see the salt immediately when salt or sugar dissolves. Obviously, immediately when salt or sugar reach water or reach a liquid, especially if it's water, obviously it's gonna dissolve because it's crystal. Then manje ke inje, you don't expect to see the salt. Ningathi yo gogo after your drink manje angibona ukuthi ayisho ukuthi izinto zakho azingisebenzeli. Don't do that. No. Yeah. This is it. Izoyehla. This snuff will go down within an hour or two. It depends if ufaka amanzi are fresh. If you put in water that contains, this must be tap water. It's a must, not river water, not in, because other water sometimes contains toxins. If maybe you have, and now you don't have access to tap water, make sure you bleach the water an hour or two before you start this process. Or make sure that you purify the water. This water must be purified. It must be from the tap. Water that doesn't have any toxins whatsoever, right? Any toxic, no chemicals, no what. This mustn't be river water. If it is, if you don't have access to water, tap water, make it a means that you use chemicals. You use bleach to clean it. Now again, it's gonna my glass. Put it in your wardrobe, put it in your cupboard, put it in a dark place. After you do this process, whether you do it at night, whether you do it in the morning, whether you do it whenever, put it in a dark place. After this, wait 24 hours to use this water again. After 24 hours, lamanzi uzogeza ngawo. If it's a shower, you're gonna do this, you know, a drop or two, or you're gonna do this and spread over your body. Because vele mina ngiyayithanda shower. If it's a basin, you're gonna do the same thing. If indishi, do the same thing. If it's a bath, do the same thing. Whatever. This is good for any type of bath method, any method you use to cleanse yourself. This is sort of like a cleansing method. Is it purify? It's gonna cleanse you. Why the salt? The salt, it's there to purify you. That's why it's there for purification purposes. Then the snuff, it's there to angazi. It's there to reach people, to reach your people. It's there to call on to a lot of things. Ne? But 100%, you must, when you're done with this, after you're done with this process, take this, put it in your wardrobe. Take this, put it in your cupboard. Whether it be night, be day, be evening, be afternoon, make sure that you put this in your cupboards. After that, your cupboard, your evening, make sure you put it in a dark place, even if it's under the bed. But when put in a dark place. After 24 hours, set an alarm. After 24 hours, you'll be able to start bathing with it. When you bathe with it, you know, you're gonna say, you're gonna take your normal bath. After your bath, you do this, especially if you use a shower, you won't have a problem with pulish. Also, if you use a bath, you won't have a problem with pulisha. And if you feel with lenses of because a lot of people basala in my apartment, believe me, I know they charge water, and after they charge that water, is how is it when you is basically because amanzi, they're going to charge you because those pulisha. Take this, cleanse you know, go to the basin where you brush your teeth. Do this. If someone says do the right thing, do this. Mara utipudisha kayon. Ne? Utipudisha kamenza officer, utipudisha kamenza tonya, it's up to you. Done. Ne? You're gonna keep this in a dark place like I am now. Mang suka le ngifaka wardrobe yami. Sometimes you can take it or you can take a bucket and cover it with a bucket. The bucket will write it clean for 24 hours. After 24 hours, you can start using this to manifest. You can start using this. You're going to use it for the next 30 days. Among updates how I've been blessed. When you bath, you're going to use it for the next 30 days, which means this is a force to bathe. Every single day you're going to bathe with this. You don't skip a day, but only after 24 hours. 24 hours straight. If you don't believe in what I'm doing, then do the right thing. Leave me alone. If you believe what I'm doing, do it. If you believe in it, you don't want to do it. It's not a must. It's not like uktandas. It's not like ukpahla. It's not. It's up to you. You know what you believe in. But this is not a must, and you're forced to. You want to do it, do it. You don't want to do it, don't. It's up to you. We are now. If you don't believe in these things, stop hating. Stop commenting, Gabi. Stop being a monster. Yes, do yourself a favor. Take this. Take my YouTube channel, unsubscribe, done, and press not interested. Take my Instagram, unfollow. Take my Facebook, unfriend, unfollow. Done. You don't have to go around commenting and doing all those stuff. As soon as you unfollow, unsubscribe on my pages, go easy. You no longer see even the sight of me. So do the right thing. If you're not interested, do the right thing. And subscribe and whatever. Yeah, guys. Do this. Manje, from here you're gonna put this in a dark place. Amanzwako must be colored. If it's not colored, if it can't be any whites, because this happens, believe me, it does. Make sure you start over again. Please don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. To my YouTube channel. This is Cooking the Business. I love you guys. Bye.